Supreme beautiful rising. Supreme beautiful rising, everybody. Happy new and beautiful, beautiful day. This is the day that we have made as a collective consciousness, so we must be glad and rejoice in it. Wow, I am so grateful for this now beautiful moment. So let me go ahead and try to pin this comment. Let's see if it'll let me. All right. Okay, there we go. So yes. So as you guys can see, first of all, I want to say gratitude once again for your presence. This is the day that you have made. This is the day that we have made as a collective consciousness. I'm always going to remind you that you are the creator of your reality, right? We are co-creators of a collective consciousness. So therefore, as we begin to grow into our spiritual maturity, or as we begin to integrate with the divine intelligence or the intel that is coming through energetically, we will garner more of a spiritual maturation where that maturity is concerned, right? And so therefore, when you know better, you begin to do better. So that's why I'm showing something different here, and I'm going to give a different perspective as to what I mean by this. Supreme beautiful rising sticks. Hey, Mr. Over It. How y'all doing? Gratitude for you guys' presence. I am grateful that you guys are here. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. As you guys can see the title, I'm going on a 30 days. Today, of course, is, Gregorian calendar. The Gregorian calendar says that today is June 1st. So today, starting today for 30 days, I am going on a 30-day vibrational cleanse by going meatless, right?
Welcome to Duck. Are you a... Go ahead.
Yes, hi. May I please have a large strawberry dragon fruit made with lemonade, and that'll be it.
What now?
A large strawberry dragon fruit made with lemonade,
Yes.
and that'll be all.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you. As you guys can see, I don't necessarily, I'm not calling it a challenge. I'm not calling it a challenge because, you have to become vibrationally responsible. Hold on. All right. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome, love.
Okay, I'm coming out. I'm coming.
Have a good one, love.
You too, baby. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not calling it a challenge because as I become more, more mature, spiritually mature, I begin to understand that words, holds a vibration. So, with everything that we do, it holds a vibration. It holds a vibration that is going to either be a vibrational essence of, a stagnant experience or a vibrational essence of a fluid experience. So everything holds a vibration. So when you say challenge, right? When you say challenge, it's really not a challenge because, the vibration of the word challenge imposes that you want to experience a level of difficulty. So when we impose and say the word challenge, right, it just says that, oh, I want to impose a level of difficulty. Well, I don't want to have a level of difficulty in terms of, this 30-day vibrational cleanse by going meatless. So it's just a small gesture to a bigger thing, of course, because everything that we do is vibrational. Everything we do is energy. Everything we do is frequency. But when you begin to understand, and become more spiritually mature, you begin to know, when you know better, you begin to do better. Beautiful rising, 253 I am. Gratitude for your presence. I am grateful that you are here. Thank you for being here. So, I just wanted to put that out there, just throw it out there for you guys, being that today, based off of the Gregorian calendar, today is June 1st. This month houses 30 days, right? And I am actually inspired by Tabitha Brown. Now, Tabitha Brown has a different, take on what imposed her to do her 30-day, she called it her a 30-day vegan challenge, right? I'm not necessarily going vegan, but however, I am, that's why I call mine a vibrational cleanse, because I recognize that meat holds a vibration, right? And so therefore, and the vibration that meat holds is very dense. It's very dense and it's very stagnant in its energetic expression, because you're eating something that is lifeless, that is dead, right? But it still vibrates, but it vibrates at a slower vibration. So that's why I, say, a 30-day, it's not going to be a vegan cleanse, a vegan challenge, or it's going to be a vibrational cleanse by going meatless. Okay. So if you guys, are up to it, I wouldn't mind some company if you guys want to, join me in this vibrational cleanse. And like I said, I'm not calling it a challenge because I don't want to experience the vibration of a challenge, right? I actually want this to be more of an effortless process. So, when you begin to understand, how it imposes words, vibration, how vibration works with words and different things of that nature, you begin to be a little bit more responsible in terms of how you express words and different things of that nature. So I'm not calling it a challenge because I don't want it to be a challenge. I want it to be an effortless experience, right? So as I said, it's meatless, and my intentions and my purpose of going meatless is for a vibrational cleanse, because there is an understanding that meat holds a stagnant vibration, right? So of course there are a plethora of many other vibrational cleanses that we could consciously be a part of, but the key to all of this, in order for this to even have any ability to be effective in the manner to which you would want it to be, is for you to be aware. So awareness is key. So for the fact that you are aware, that's the key to becoming successful at what it is that you are attempting to achieve, right? I like it when challenges become effortless too. Yes. Right. So therefore, I don't want, people imposes the things that they want to do by calling it a challenge. But why why set that path energetically for it to be a challenge, when you can also equally, if not more, set a path for it to be effortless? Because the thing of it is that we always look at the physical essence of the experience, when in actuality it's the energy it's the energy that manifests the physical. So it's the energy and the vibration that manifests the physical. So why would I want to take my energy and manifest something in the material that would be that of a vibrational challenge, versus using that same energy to manifest something that would allow me to experience something that is, effortless or vibrationally effortless. So you begin to, boy, I tell you, when you become more conscious of, how this shit works in terms of, vibrations and everything, I'm like, nah, I don't want to experience no challenge. I would rather for it to be effortless. I would rather for it to be successful. I would rather to work smarter than harder. So you'll begin to understand the vibrational componency and how you allocate your energy. Why would I allocate my energy to something to create more of a complexity when I can allocate that same energy that would allow me to have more of an effortless experience? So you begin to understand the play on words and different things of that nature. So this is where, like I said, I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere for a vibrational cleanse. So all else that would like to be a part of this process, whether be it I know it or don't know it, it is more than welcome to be a part of the process, because the tone that I'm setting is to become more lighter and to become more fluid, right? To move out of the stagnant energetic vortexes of vibrational experiences. So there is a plethora of experiences that we are used to, that has become a part of our normal day to day, that we do, what I'm saying. We do it because we have been conditioned to do it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it allows us to have what it is that we want to experience in the fluidity of our material expression. So we can have a fluid material expression. We just have to let go of the things that creates stagnant energy that slows that fluidity down. So that's where I'm at in the essence of looking at it from this perspective. A 30-day vibrational cleanse by going meatless, right? I didn't say vegan. I did not say vegan. I say meatless because there are still things even in snacks, you know what I'm saying, that are dense, that are still dense. So you can still have a potato chip or an Oreo cookie and it still vibrate at a density, but it may not be as dense as eating meat. You understand what I'm saying? I think for many of us, and meat still includes chicken, fish, crustaceans like shrimp and crab and everything. So, I'm going for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gradually migrating out of meat. I'm starting without going completely meatless now, because I was more pescatarian more than anything. So I did come out of the red meat compartment and became more pescatarian. So now I'm vibrating out of the pescatarian essence of meat, right? So I'm going full throttle, right? But I'm not beating myself up if I have a slip up or something like that. I'm not going to do that, because the essence is to have a good vibrational experience, because it's still about the vibrational experience. It's still the success that I went 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days successfully without that density, that vibrational density. So there will always be a success for each day achieved, right? So it just depends on how the perspective of how you're going to look at the journey or look at the experience. I'm not going to look at myself as a failure, because there is no failure in this. It's just an experience. I realize that, I'm in this essence of having an experience. This is just an experience. I'm realizing that the energy that creates this experience still is functional, regardless of whether I understand it or not. So therefore, now that I'm becoming in this awareness of how functional this energy is and what constitute, a more fluid experience in the material, these are some of the things that I'm becoming aware of, to partake in, to make that experience what it is that I truly want to experience. And as I've said, I want to experience the fluidity of the material expression as much as I possibly can, more so than the stagnant essence of the experience of the material. So I'm not imposing any essence of challenge. Anytime somebody says, the challenge, understand what you are saying to yourself when you are saying you want to do anything that is going to be that's going to impose a level of difficulty. Because I want you guys, in the essence of that, I want you guys to always remember, just as this construct has said that, you can experience a level of difficulty, always know that in this polarized sense of expression, you always have another option to move in the fluidity. And this experience somehow forgot to kind of somewhat give you that option, put that option in the forefront to be selected. It's almost like it's there, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not propagated more so than the challenges. So the effortlessness of the experience is also there just as well as the challenges. You just got to decide, what side of the scale you want to express in the polarity of this, or the dualistic aspect of the expression. So now we're beginning to realize how much of a choice we've always had, but the more profound choices were the challenges. You got to go through something in order to get something. You got to work hard, in order to get something. All of the things. And it never was like basically an option that, no, you could take that same energy and make it less dense and move in the essence of fluidity. So therefore it may not impose itself as a level of a challenge. It may impose itself as an experience that was very successful, that was, very effortless, that was fluid in nature as well. So it's just beginning to understand how to bend your energy. This is what they're saying about bending energy, because you can bend your energy and at will, right? You can, as I said yesterday, bring all men unto you, because you are what you get. You are what you attract. That's what bringing all men unto you actually really means, because you are what you get. You are what you attract. So when you begin to understand the dynamics of these vibrations and how these vibrations potentially work and have been working in your life, creating the experience of your choice, whether it's through ignorance. See, the thing of it is that we were creating a reality of our choice through ignorance. Now we're creating a reality of our choice through awareness, right? And so the awareness is key, because the awareness is what is going to really create the drastic change in your waking life, in your experience, right? So I'm grateful for this now moment. I'm grateful for the intel that is actually coming into this space. I am planning on having a good ass time. I see some lima beans and rice. I see some black eyed peas and rice. I see some collard greens and rice and some potatoes. I see some curry this and some curry that. So I'm actually like already in the mindset. I see some mushrooms as an alternative to certain things. I'm about to learn how to prepare mushrooms. The thing with me is that I'm a little bit on the bougie side, because I like stuff prepared, right? But I'm learning really quickly in this essence that the best gratification in terms of energy and what it is that you want to be successful at doing, especially when you're transitioning out of a stagnant energy more into a fluid energy, is to prepare yourself. Because everything that you do, your energy and the essence of you goes into it. So now that you are in this state of being energetically, and you're putting that energy into what it is that you are. Okay, send everything to me. I need the ideas, so send everything to me. And I'm so calm about it. Like, I'm so calm about it because I've shifted energetically into a position that this is not a challenge. It's never going to be a challenge. It is something that I want to experience. So when I look at it from that perspective, that this is an experience that I want to experience, it's something that I want to do. It's not going to impose a level of challenge. I'm not going to beat myself up in regards to how this experience unfolds, right? And so therefore I'm just going to enjoy each moment of it, right? So that's where I'm at, you guys. And like I said, if you guys are down for it, comment once I post this video. Let me know if you are down for it, because today is day 1. And this month is, according to the Gregorian calendar, it says that I've experienced 50 of their years of the Gregorian calendar this month, the 26th of this month. So the 26th day of this month, right, I will be 26 days in of this vibrational cleanse, right? And that 26th day is going to be 50 years of the Gregorian calendar that they say that I've been here, right? I don't celebrate birthdays, you guys, so that's why I'm saying it in this way. So it's a lot that's going to be, you know, I'm really excited. I'm really truly excited about, you know, doing it, because I had made the decision. I made the decision to do it last week, and I let my best friend talk me out of it because she wanted to, you know, do something this Memorial weekend and all this other kind of stuff. And she's like, why? She's like, Patrice, why don't you wait until the first? Why don't you wait until the first? And I was like, okay, but the first, I'm definitely doing it because it kind of like made more sense. June had 30 days. You start on the 1st, end on the 30th. And I wanted to see whether or not, you know, what will that do for me vibrationally, right? So I'm excited. I guess I need to come up with a different challenge. No challenge. I'm not calling them a challenge, because challenge vibrationally says to the universe that you want to imply a level of difficulty to your experience, right? So if you don't want, that's just like choosing the difficulty level on a game, right? So when you're playing a video game, if you want a level 1 difficulty, if you want a level 2 difficulty, level 3 difficulty, or whatever. So that's just like choosing a level of difficulty to whatever game you're playing. So in this essence, I don't want to impose a level of difficulty. So I'm not moving in the essence of vibrational challenge, right? So no challenges, you guys. We got options in this polarized expression that we never really realized that we have. It was always there, but it was kind of like hidden in the an illusionistic way. We couldn't see it, but it's always been there. Peace, Chief Kennardi. Gratitude for your presence. Thank you for being here. Oh, I'm late, you guys. I'm late. Post been at 6:45. So let me get inside. That time moves really, really fast, you guys. It moved at warp speed. Oh, shoot. God damn it. Whew. All right. Yes, darlings. A different experience of letting something go then. Yeah. And you know what? I feel so amazing, like, in saying this. It's just really just wrapping around your mind in terms of what energy that you want to express in your life. And I choose to express fluidity. As I was saying earlier, I'm choosing to express the vibration of fluidity, right? I no longer want to move in the paradigm or energetic vortex of stagnant vibrations and all that comes with stagnation, right? So, you know, meat is dense, right? Meat is dense. And the reason why we eat meat is because of texture. But there are alternative texturized things that you could eat and season them up as such, right? And get the same texture on your palate, right? And get the same experience and still vibrate lighter, vibrate faster. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, you guys. And I am so excited, you guys. I'm really excited. You know, I've always said that I want to go vegan and all this other kind of stuff. But I always had it in my mind, oh my God, I'm going vegan. Oh Lord. I was always like, it's going to be a struggle. Hello? Anybody in here? No, nobody's here. I'm the only one that's here. The light's still on. A wop bop a doo bop a bim bam boo. Hey, how you doing? You want? I'm up.
Okay.
I'm up. Let me get you. All right, y'all. Well, we shall commence to talking about this, and I'll let you guys know how I do. I'll show you some of my little menu options or my concoctions that I create and stuff like that in this process. But I'm really excited about it. You're welcome, love. I'm really excited about about doing it. I think it's going to be fun. And I think in the essence of doing this vibrational cleanse, a whole lot of other beautiful anomalies is going to take place in the process of that, because we're going to become more fluid.